Hi guys, two things. First of all, Badenoch had a pretty good PMQs, and I never thought I'd actually say that. Keir Starmer's was pretty poor. And second, Peter Mandelson is going to resign. It's just a matter of when, not a matter of if. But if you were listening to PMQs, as you're going to see here, the Prime Minister is giving him his full support. But he did the same thing with Angela Rayner not that long ago. So have a listen.
Does the Prime Minister have full confidence in Peter Mandelson?
Mr. Speaker, let me start by saying the victims of Epstein are the forefront of our minds. He was a despicable criminal who committed the most heinous crimes and destroyed the lives of so many women and girls. The Ambassador has repeatedly expressed his deep regret for his association with him. He's right to do so. I have confidence in him, and he's playing an important role in the UK-US relationship.
This is interesting, Mr. Speaker. He says the Ambassador has expressed full regret, but the victims of the paedophile Jeffery Epstein have called for Lord Mandelson to be sacked. And just so the House is aware, in 2019, Jeffery Epstein was convicted of child prostitution and sex trafficking that took place between 2002 and 2005. That is the precise period which Lord Mandelson called Jeffery Epstein his best pal. Absolutely. Was the Prime Minister aware of this intimate relationship when he appointed Lord Mandelson to be our ambassador in Washington?
Mr. Speaker, as she and the House would expect, full due process was followed during this appointment, as it is with all ambassadors. The ambassador has repeatedly expressed his deep regret.
Okay, but the questionnaire, of course, he's not answering the question, but did you know about what Peter Mandelson had said about Jeffrey Epstein and what Jeffrey Epstein had said about Peter Mandelson? Did you know about this? And the Prime Minister is not answering this. So either you didn't know or you did know and you went ahead with the appointment anyway.
He is right to do so. He's now playing an important part in the US-UK relationship.
Mr. Speaker, I asked the Prime Minister if he knew. The fact that he didn't answer indicates that he probably did know. I wasn't asking a question about process, I was asking a question about his judgment. The Daily Telegraph reports today that while Lord Mandelson was Business Secretary, he brokered a deal with Jeffrey Epstein while he was Business Secretary, and that this occurred after Epstein had been convicted of child sex offences. Given this new information, does the Prime Minister really think it is tenable for our ambassador to remain in post?
Mr. Speaker, the relationship between the US and the UK is one of our foremost relationships, and I have confidence in the ambassador in the role that he is doing.
Prime Minister very much on the back foot here. This is not good. And as I said at the beginning, Peter Mandelson is going to resign. I would put money on it. He will resign or he'll be forced out at some stage. I really don't understand why he was selected. He was put forward as a candidate. Of course, at the end of the day, it is the US president that will agree or disagree to whoever the ambassador is. Is it because of the networking which involves Epstein? Is that the reason why he was selected? Because both Trump and Mandelson have a friend in common. Was that the motivation behind it? And I'm asking this honestly. Because what was the motivation? Is it because he's good at politics? And then they say, well, let's leave aside all the filth. Let's leave aside all the corruption. Let's leave aside all the negativity connected to this. This is looking bad for the government, and it's looking bad for Keir Starmer. I think Peter Mandelson will go. I'm pretty sure about that. It's just a matter of when. Because this is going to continue to fester. And the more the Prime Minister denies it or tries to deflect, it's going to create more problems for him and the government. And when he eventually goes, when Peter Mandelson is eventually replaced, you can move on, but that damage has already been done. It begs the question, what was going through people's minds in number 10 when they went, let's look at a shortlist. Peter Mandelson, let's go with him. Shouldn't we check his history? Check his connections with people in the United States, people who have dodgy pasts. One thing is guilt by association, but another is the people who you're associated with. How damaging can this be to a government? How damaging can this be to a political party? Now, the Conservatives, of course, should not be grandstanding here. They have their own skeletons in the closet, their connections to very dodgy and seedy individuals. But we're not talking about them today. We're talking about the Labour government, and they have to come clean on this. And I think Peter Mandelson needs to be replaced. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.